Hello, this video demonstration is how library staff can check to see if their library has a connector with NNELS or if they need a user manager to approve NNELS patron account applications. For libraries with a connector allows NNELS to communicate directly with an integrated library system, ILS, to determine if a patron is eligible to access the full contents of the NNELS collection. Once your library patron self-identifies as having a print disability or provides care for someone with a print disability, library staff change their permissions in the ILS to allow access to NNELS catalog. This is what the connector reads. If correct permissions are applied to a library account, it signals to the NNELS website that they are eligible for our services and they can sign into the NNELS website with their library barcode and PIN. The name of the permissions will depend on your ILS. For example, in Sitka, the permissions are called PL Print Disabled or PostSec Print Disabled. The connector ensures local libraries handle user registration and eligibility per local policy and protects patron privacy. I'll demonstrate how you can check to see if your library has a connector now. You can do this by searching for your library on the NNELS website under the Sign Up Organization search, the Sign Up button on the top right of the NNELS website. I'll click on it now. This brings you to an organization search or a search for your local library. I'm going to enter the search term Whistler. There is one search result and it has the link, click here to log in with your library card. This link text, click here to log in with your library card, is how you know your library has a connector. If I click on it, it opens a login field that asks for the patron's barcode and PIN. If their permissions have been changed in the Whistler Library ILS, then they can enter their library information to sign in and start using NNELS right away. I'm now going to navigate back to the home page and talk about libraries who use user managers to approve accounts. For libraries with user managers, patrons apply for an account on the NNELS website, and it needs to be approved by your library's user manager. Your library can have up to 3 user managers. So how this process works is, you or your patron will search for your library in the Sign Up search. I'm going to again select the Sign Up button at the top right of the NNELS website, and I'll enter the search term Penticton. There is one search result with the link Apply for an Account. This link text, Apply for an Account, is how you know your library needs user managers to verify NNELS account applications. I will click on the Apply for Account link. Your patron then enters their library barcode, email address, first and last names, and creates a PIN to open a NNELS account, agree to the terms and conditions, and then clicks on Agree to submit the form. When that form is submitted, the library's user manager automatically receives an email notification containing a link to that form. Your library's user manager will log into NNELS and then click on the email link. The user manager will locate the application's contact information and, if the applicant is unknown, will contact the individual to confirm that they have a print disability or are acting on behalf of someone who does. Your library patron does need to self-identify as having a print disability or providing care for someone with a print disability in order to access NNELS. The user manager approves the account after confirming that the applicant is eligible for NNELS services or rejects the account if they are not. We have more information about that process in a different tutorial. Once the changes have been made to the account and they have been saved, your patron can then log into the NNELS website.